Well, here's how the group stands, and the reason that neither of these gentlemen will be sticking around for the weekend is, as you can see there, because Kodai Naroka and Shi Yuqi both have 2 wins apiece. So this is effectively a money match to decide who's going to finish 3rd in the group. And in the singles, the 3rd place player gets 33,000 and the 4th in the group 18,000. So 15,000 US dollar difference. He remains one of the most popular players in the game, Chou Tien Chen. 35 years young, still going strong, still inside the world's top 10. Fair to say that Shi Feng has not distinguished himself this week. So imagine he will want to go out on a high. Two all on the head-to-head, incidentally. Chou won the last meeting. Quarter-final of the Indonesia Open in June. 3 games. There it is.
Black color, red color. Black is the ball. Black is the ball.
Versus Shi Feng from Chinese Taipei.
Ranked 4 in the world, Shi Feng. He was 1 spot higher a couple of years ago. Asian Games champion from 2022, and when he started playing as a youngster, went into his teens, idolised the likes of Lin Dan and also Japan's Kento Momota. I think he would accept he underperformed at the Olympics. And here, actually, as we look at his 2 defeats in straight games to Naroka and Shi Yuqi. And after his Olympic disappointment, to be fair to him, he came back and he won the Kumamoto Masters 3 months later. And he has got 6 World Tour titles as well. His opponent, Chou Tien Chen, 35, as I said, unbelievably fit though. That 2 ranking you can see, back in 2019. Now 6 in the world, which for a player of his age is phenomenal. He's won 11 World Tour titles, plus 7 of the old-style Grand Prix events. Never made the final at these championships, however, which obviously is going to change this year. Took Shi Yuqi to 3 games, and then lost out to Naroka, or had lost out to Naroka on Wednesday in straight games. He's had a great year. Won the Arctic Open. We got to the final at both his home event, Taipei Open, and the Indonesian Open, which is a Super 1000.
Yeah, I think even though neither of these players will make it into tomorrow's semi-finals, I think that Chou Tien Chen is someone that will leave it all out there. You can expect him to give it his all regardless. Shi Feng, not too sure. We'll see what he brings today. I'm sure he'll want to get a win under the belt this year at this year's World Tour Finals.
There's Victoria in place. I mean, Chou Tien Chen is just, as you said, just 100% at every single match. Non-stop effort, non-stop commitment.
I think he's just the kind of player that just thoroughly enjoys playing, being on court and competing.
So, swan song for these two, but they'll obviously want to go out on a high. That's a nice start from the Chinese. Thought he was well below his best yesterday against Naroka. Jeff, that match we covered on this court. So maybe it's a sense of at least semi-redeeming himself here, especially on home soil.
Yeah, he just didn't seem that switched on yesterday. There were glimpses of what he can play, but there was definitely some down periods. He made a few unforced errors. But Naroka did play very well yesterday, though.
Well, if the evidence of the first few points are relevant, he's up for it. Lee. And you'd hope that too. You'd hope that, you know, that he might have a feeling that perhaps he hasn't done himself justice here so far. And try and at least get one victory on the board. Not really so much about the $15,000, more about a bit of pride here, I think. Nicely into the body from Chou.
1-3.
Actually, was quite surprised when I was researching this match that they only met 4 times. I kind of think they would probably have played each other more often than that, because he's 25 now, Lee. Been around for a while.
Oh, another pirouette.
Astonishing. That was the full 180 from Chou. That's long though, I think, yeah. Born entertainer as well as a brilliant badminton player.
Number 1 here. Didn't quite get to see number 2, but it was brilliant.
2-1. Service over. 2-5. 3-1.
Landed on the line.
6.
No challenge from Chou. That was white. It was inside the line.
That one was very wide. I think he knew as soon as he hit that.
7-2.
Oh yeah, that is an increase in game speed there in that rally. You see him pressing forwards on that forehand side, pushing a few times, and then taking speed out now.
Wow.
That is so lucky for Shi Feng and unlucky for Chou Tien Chen. He did all the right things there, taking that shot early. But Shi Feng just getting the frame of the racket on there and then the net cord as well.
It was, I mean, obviously it was an element of luck, but it was a brilliant pickup, wasn't it? I don't think Chou thought that was coming back. It was an easy enough put away, as Victoria will know, but nonetheless, it seemed like there was a bit of anger in that kill there.
That wasn't coming back.
No.
Almost bounced to the carpet.
6-1. Service over. 9-4. Service over.
Always been a delight to watch, Chou Tien Chen. Almost effortless, that. Arrow straight down the line.
Excellent play here from Shi Feng, taking that step early in towards the net.
10-5.
And then great attacking opportunities there.
So, big lead for the Chinese at the mid-game break, 11-5.
Service over. 3-9. Play. Let Chou get ready soon. Let's get ready soon.
Last few points, there's been quite a lot of fast driving in the mid-court. But Shi Feng has been winning those exchanges.
second guessed him that time. In no uncertain terms.
Put away with absolute venom, just like the previous one.
Pretty good too.
Good choice to take speed out of that one. When he's gone hard the whole time, Shi Feng has been winning those exchanges. Now it's Shi Feng's turn to get ready a bit faster.
Once you take down the questions, you cannot be late. Leo.
Well, when Lee hits them, they stay hit, that's for sure.
Service over. 37.
There's definitely a bit of venom in that. Bit of extra effort. Straight into the body.
47. 11, 3. Play. Oh. 15, 7, 4, 11. Thank you.
Just can't find his range at the moment.
67.
And beyond the back line on countless occasions.
Yeah, well worked there from Chou Tien Chen. Making Shi Feng stretch so far and deep into that forehand front court. Just that court was wide open for him to play the winning smash after that. Oh, Shi Feng's been called for a fault.
Let's have a look. So, it didn't look like his racket was over the net.
I'm not sure if it was over that he called or that he touched
the net with his body, yeah, or whatever, yeah. Either way,
very difficult to tell. No, I think it was a shuttle. I think it was the shuttle that hit the top of the tape and made the net move, not the racket.
So maybe a little unfortunate, but still a very healthy lead in this opening game.
Or broken string. Oh, but he plays a perfectly spinning net shot with a net cord with a broken string.
14-6.
That's perfect. That one mistimed. That shuttle just a little bit too far away from Shi Feng. He's just hit that at the very top of the racket.
And the very bottom of the net. How many times has Chou gone long in this opening game? Great trajectory on that from Chou.
11-19.
Took a bit of the power off it. It's just the placement that beat Lee.
This little flurry of points from Chou Tien Chen will be important for him to get a bit of confidence moving into the second game if he can't come back. Still 6 points behind and trying to keep play moving. Shi Feng's delaying the play a little bit. And he's just twisted Shi Feng up in all sorts of directions in that rally.
Number of times that Chou goes to 3 games. Certainly wouldn't bet against him doing that here, even if he does lose this opener.
Thank you, Ranjit. Thank you, Ranjit.
It's long, and here are game points, 6 of them for the Chinese.
20, game point, 14.
Well, we said he'd had a disappointing tournament so far, but he didn't do much wrong in that opening game, Shi Feng. 1-love after just 18 minutes on court.
对吧？但是你后场起跳这个有点夸张了，已经偏了，已经边线也接外，离你身体也很远了。后场不要急，那前面快，后面慢一点，悠着点，在你身体前面可以打，后面呢就没必要打了。啊，不讲的拦进去，看清楚了，或者再找机会做。这你只要前面快，后场不怕没机会。啊，还是那句话。不要把自己打顶住了，你看你慢慢会下来的，是不是？但是我就把这个中间放进去，没事，是吧？好的啊，我拍个6把杆。把4把。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Subsole 19-13. Second game, love ball, play.
So what can Chou Tien Chen find here to stop the steady flow of Shi Feng, who certainly that first game, as well as he's played in this event so far, lost his previous 2 matches, and it wasn't even just that he lost them, he was nowhere near his best in either, truth to tell.
We saw a lot of errors from the Chou Tien Chen racket on the side of the court that Shi Feng's playing on, especially out the back. So if you can cut those out, it should be a bit easier playing against the drift. Then Chou Tien Chen could definitely play himself back into this match.
Yeah, that was the problem that Chou was having, wasn't it? With the length. Number of points that he gifted to Li with lifts and clears that went long. It wasn't even necessarily attacking shots.
Victoria's happy with that. That one's dropped in. Misjudgment there from Shi Feng. Right on that sideline.
Subsole 15-20.
Yeah, set up with some excellent net play from Chou Tien Chen.
Fantastic retrieving from Chou. That's absolutely brilliant. Even he couldn't get to that though, or not enough of it to get it back across the net. But he's making Li work so hard.
That was a great pickup from Li there. And this finishing shot here just took a bit of speed out. Not as much speed for Chou Tien Chen to play with.
2-4.
Take that.
Service over, 5-2.
Now, Shi Feng struggling with the length, so hitting out, but also short, giving Chou a lot more attacking opportunities.
Service over, 3-6.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Great reactions here in defense from Lee to get this one back just out of reach.
Service over, 7-4.
1 love.
Service over, 5-7.
Service over. 1-2.
Very good.
Service over.
Thank you.
3-1.
Play.
Finding so many more opportunities to attack now. Chou Tien Chen is in his second game.
Thank you.
He looks like a man on a mission. Has done since this game started. Thought there were a few signs at the back end of the first game that he was just getting his bearings better. Certainly seeing that now.
Service over, 6-8.
Service over. 2-5. Thank you.
I think he wanted to prove a point there, Shi Feng, with that finish at the net. Put into the ground with some venom.
Thank you, ladies. Chou, 能量部长。Shi. 7, 8.
6, 3.
Well, he's done well to get himself on terms in this second game. As Lee. 6-2 behind at one point. Gets an emphatic response from Chou, though.
9, 8.
Yeah, too short on that clear from Shi Feng. And it's so hard to control from this side of the court. Go a little bit too hard and it so easily flies out the back.
Service over. 9-all.
It's a well-fought rally from Shi Feng.
So a 2-point lead for the Chinese, and he's a game up.
9, 5.
那比较好，一个是还是经济速度啊，还有就是下面就是往前看有几个球，不是你在这够，但脚不到位，够球打，在这推高，那就就是太平了，推对角线给他打了几个。我要脚到位的话，我可以再推高一点，再到位一点。啊，这是一个啊，脚要到位，往前啊，不要够了去打。第二个，我往前抢的时候，我就不管他了，不要有一个球拖得很好，我过去怕他扑，对了，给他扑高了，不要就是你扑，来，儿子啊，往前就把精力放进去啊。
Players back on court.
Very soft that from Chou's point of view. It's 6-2 up, remember, Chou Tien Chen. So he's only won 3 of the last 14 points, which is a concern.
Yeah, well read there from Chou. He knows that it's hard for Lee to play to the backcourt. So he's ready for the net.
Oh.
Is he okay? He tried to look at you. Is he okay? I hope he's okay because Chou's just trying to get out of his way.
Oh, yeah.
You could see him ready for that net. He's jumping from there to really take that off the tape, but oh, that would have been so... Oh no.
Yeah. Chou knows exactly
So
what the
painful.
problem is, yeah.
Oh, he's saying no, Shi Feng. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He doesn't want to play, I think.
I don't, who can blame him? Obviously, we didn't realise how bad it was when it first happened, but that replay was nasty. I think, just looking at the body language of those officials, I think they were asking for some kind of a stretcher or a wheelchair or something.
That's really unfortunate. We all know that it's definitely not the way Chou would have wanted to have the game conclude. And he was also helping to facilitate translation for Shi Feng as well to the referee.
Well, it's a sight that no one wants to see.
9-13.
Let's hope it's not as serious as it first appeared in that replay, because remember, although this is the last event of the season, the Malaysia Open starts on January the 3rd. And that is, what, a couple of weeks' time. Well, sympathetic applause for Shi Feng. So technically, Chou Tien Chen will get the victory. It won't matter. One iota to him, of course. As Jeff says, it's going to win that way. And in any case, neither of these men were going to get to the semi-finals. But a great pity that what was an enjoyable match has ended with what we hope is not too serious a problem for Lee. So Chou wins 14-21, 11-14, but Shi Feng retiring in the middle of game 2.
Service over. 10-14.
Just couldn't stop as he skidded towards the net.
Yeah, just so much commitment forwards there. In order for you to hit those shots, you have to commit 100% and just launch yourself forward. The ankle, unfortunately.
Okay, so let's just remind you what we've seen today. Ratchanok Intanon with a very comfortable victory in the end against Han Yue. So she will be in tomorrow's semi-finals, the 30-year-old. Then in the mixed doubles, Feng Yingzhe and Huang Dongping with a 26-24 win in the second game against Chen and Tou, but both pairs were already safely through. The other two pairs in that group, Go and Lai versus Hidiatullah and Pasaribu. Well, that was an excellent victory for the young pair from Indonesia, although both those pairs were already out of the semis tomorrow. In the women's doubles, Shi Feng and Chou Tien Chen did their bit in terms of beating Iwanaga and Nakanishi, and they did it in only 33 minutes. But because Tan and Tina lost, it means that they will not be in the semi-finals tomorrow. So they are out, the number 4 seeds. And as we've just seen, a worrying end to the men's singles Group A match, where Shi Feng had to retire after skidding and sliding under the net and appearing to injure an ankle. Let's hope it's not as serious as it first appeared. 5 more matches for you to come in our second session here on Court 1. This will be in the company of Jill Clark and Steve Pedersen. The one that stands out there, Shi Yuqi versus Kodai Naroka, both men unbeaten so far, and plenty of men's doubles as well for you to enjoy. That's with Jill and Steve from 5. That's all for our coverage at the moment, though. I hope you enjoyed watching. My name's Trevor Harris. Thanks to Jeff Toe and our whole production cast and crew in China and beyond. See you at 5 for now. It's goodbye.